Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are live. We are doing a what tools do I need to get started into sealed system. As you notice here, I have 23 items for a grand total of $1,665.09. Now, can you get a lot of this cheaper? Yes. Do you need every single thing? Yes, kind of recommended. Yes, I would strongly urge it. I'd like to start with what we got here. So we got a cart total of 23. And I just want to go down what we got so far. So we got and I'm going to go through all of these. We got a clamp meter, voltmeter. We need this. We need this to make tests. You just need one of those when you're doing a sealed system, and I'll get into it a little bit now and tell you why. Need a fire extinguisher for obvious reasons. You're going to be soldering. We need that. Let's take a look. $20. Let's see what we got here. Just open this up. And Amazon is not cooperating. Okay, there we go. So pretty much standard fire extinguisher. Fire classes A, B, and C. We're looking for that C, which is that electrical over here. So $20, we need that. All right. Let's see what else we're gonna need. Go back to our cart. Okay, gonna need some safety goggles, $10. Now we're getting into the actual tools that we're gonna be using. Definitely need a pipe tube expander. This is a good must-have tool. Definitely a must-have. You'll be using this bad boy a lot. Right here. Definitely a must-get. Okay. Let's see what else we got. Got the memory cloth, sandpaper, definitely must have. Flame protector. You put this like if you're working inside of the compartment, inside of the box. You don't want to ruin the liner. Definitely need a flame protector. Now this one here, I personally have not used it, but it was the only one I found on Amazon. Normally they sell them in your supply house. Consult with your supply house or consult with your local HVAC parts supply store. They definitely will have something like this. Definitely need a striker. It's a must-have. Definitely need some flux. This is the flux that they sell inside of my supply store. Definitely need some pliers, as you'll be heating up copper tubing, and you'll be dealing with it. You need something to hold on to it while you're doing your soldering, brazing. So this is a definite must-have. They don't have to be this particular one. They could be any set you want. You can buy a pair for $2 from the flea market, but you're gonna need some pliers as you're holding the copper tubing. Definitely need some vacuum pump oil. This is a company that I've used before. I never had no problems with them. Good stuff. Definitely gonna need a vacuum pump oil because we're gonna need a vacuum pump. Now, refrigerant recovery machine. Definitely gonna need one of these. This one you could probably get here for $4.23. I would suggest looking at all local pawn shops, Craigslist, OfferUp, Let Go. Definitely try to find one of these cheaper, if not secondhand. But if you want it brand new, you're looking at $423.49. Must have. Okay. Flaring toolkit. Definite must have. Definite must have. $22. Definitely gonna need that. All right. Tube cutter. Definitely gonna need that. I use this every single time that I do a sealed system repair. Normally when I cut and open my filter dryers, I can't do it without a tube cutter, so you're definitely going to need one of these every single time that you do a repair. You're also going to need leak detector spray. Definitely, this is the one I currently have now in my bag. I definitely use it all the time. Once I pressure up the system full of nitrogen, I definitely spray this on all of my solder connections that I just did. And I always look for bubbles, but this is a must-have. Definitely don't leave home without it. Definitely gonna need a gauge set, manifold gauge. If you are on a budget, I am personally standing behind this product. For $26.89 when I first started, I used these and they work. They work. Now, they are not the best. They will break. The little handles, the little spools on the sides break off. The gauges, they only last 2-3 months, but it will get you started. And you'll be able to take accurate readings. Definite, you can't operate without this. So this is a definite must-have. This must ride with you inside of your van, truck, whatever you use, but this is a definite must-have. I stand behind this. Okay, weighing scale. Definitely gonna need one of these. I got mine from a pawn shop. I think mine was from a company called Field Piece. I didn't see it on here, so instead I got you its equivalent, $80. Definitely gonna need that. You're definitely gonna need a nitrogen cylinder. Let me explain how this works. So you buy this, it'll come that color, but when you go to your local HVAC shop and you try to refill it, they won't give you your same cylinder back. They're gonna give you another cylinder, probably used or beat up. So I always recommend getting one used, getting one on Craigslist, getting one in a pawn shop, talking to a guy that knows a guy, however you can get it. I always recommend getting that way, because you're going to turn it in when you get new nitrogen. You're not going to keep that bottle that you bought on Amazon all pretty like that. You're going to turn it in and they're going to give you a beat up bottle, and that's just the way it is. So I definitely wouldn't buy this for $91.50. But if you can't acquire one locally or from someone you know, then you're stuck with $91.50. But you definitely need nitrogen every single time that you do a sealed system repair. Now, you don't want to just walk into the customer's house with one of these, although I have. And for that, the alternative is carrying this guy here. This is a 516 metal carrying stand for 40 cubic feet nitrogen tank, which is this guy up here. Definitely going to need this to carry this, okay? You're also going to need a nitrogen regulator. I'll explain why. When you look on these refrigerators, I know especially the LGs, Kenmore's, they'll tell you like high side design pressure, low side design pressure, high side 400 psi, low side 170, and those are just made up numbers, but they're pretty close. But you need this regulator to tell you, number one, how much nitrogen you got in the tank, and then number two, how much psi you're using currently. So you're definitely gonna need this nitrogen regulator. In fact, I bought one yesterday because mine's broke, but I got it from my supply house. Okay, moving on. Definitely gonna need a vacuum pump, 100%. You can't pull a vacuum, you can't check for leaks, you can't do anything without a vacuum pump. I recommend the 2-stage 5 CFM. I definitely recommend that. Let's click on this and see what we got. And bear with me, my internet is slow. Probably because I'm doing some screen recording, so it's kind of lagging, but here we go. Okay, so like I said, you definitely want to go with the 2-stage 5 CFM. You're looking at 170. Let's see. Over here, you got some kits and stuff, but I don't trust this stuff, man, to be honest with you. Just being honest, I don't trust that stuff, man. So I definitely can't put my stamp on any of this. These kits, they may be great, they may be not. I don't know. I didn't buy that, but you definitely got some alternatives. Like this one here, I had this one too. I had this very good unit. This Yakuva, good luck with that. But this guy here, this 5 CFM 2-stage, definitely a good unit. I definitely had this. You can get this, my personal opinion, you can get this or you can get the Robinair. I will go with this one if for money purposes, 129. But if you got it like that and you want to just be, a little bit more polished, this is the way to go. But this is acceptable as well. All right. So let's go back to our cart. So you're definitely going to need a vacuum pump. Stand by, guys. All right. Okay. Definitely going to need a portable welding brazing oxyacetylene. The good thing about this one is it comes with the tanks. These come with the tanks. Oftentimes, I try to find you guys a set, and they would sell you the carrying case, the tips, striker, all of that stuff, the regulators, but they wouldn't sell you the tanks. Basically, you would get everything you see here with the exception of that red and green tank. But that's the UniWorld version. But this company, Emery, they actually include the tanks. They actually include the tank. As you see here, outfit also includes safety goggles, 12.5 feet twin hose set, Flint lighter, tank key, oxygen tank, acetylene tank, plastic carrying stand. You need that. You need those two. That'll get you up and running. Hefty price tag, $333. Again, go to your local pawn shop, go to your local Craigslist, eBay, OfferUp, Let Go, a guy that knows a guy. Go through all outlets, but definitely, if you can't buy this brand new, definitely buy it used. Because like I said, every time that you fill these tanks up, they do not give you your same tanks. They just give you some other tanks that some other company turned in. And that's how it works. So $333.15, but a definite must-have. See what we got next. Okay. Okay. And definitely gonna need a refrigerant tank. This is where you're gonna put your recovered 134A. So you're definitely gonna need one of these. 132. Again, Craigslist, OfferUp, guys that do HVAC, a guy that knows a guy. Let Go. This is where you want to go. But if you want it brand new, and this one you don't turn in. This one stays with you. So, but if you want it brand new, whatever, then 132.67. Definitely gonna need these guys. These are the silver alloy, 45%. You definitely gonna need this when you do copper to dissimilar metals. This is the stuff that I use. I know some other guys use the coil up style, but I like these rods. These are what I use. Silver alloy, 45% AG. Last time I purchased this item. Yeah. So you guys see I actually use this stuff. And they last, man. It lasts me a little while. So definitely gonna need this. And what happened to my 5% brazing rods? I don't see them on here. Hold on. Bear with me, guys. Bear with me. not going to need the 15. This is the alternative to the blue stuff that I was just showing you guys. This one here, this Harris 45%. More than likely when you go into your, right here. More than likely when, no, this is not it. More than likely when you go into your supply house, you'll see them. But you just want like the 5%. I keep seeing 15. It'll look like this, guys, but it'll be the 5%. Yeah, I don't see it on here, but if you go to your, like I said, your supply house, you'll definitely see them. You're definitely gonna need service valves. Let's put that on there too. Definitely these 1/4. You'll definitely be using those. So let's put this. Definitely get a pack of these and get these right here, because these you can tighten the little valves in them, the little stems in them. You could tighten them. Always remove them during these guys here. Always remove them during while you're soldering. Bear with me as my internet wants to act weird. Come on. There we go. Yeah, you see that little plastic piece right here? You'll melt that and you'll get leaking coming out of that. So definitely gonna need a pack of these. Definitely good to carry some filter dryers. Definitely got, so, but these, get them at your local supply house. I think they're cheaper than Amazon. Definitely get these here, these bullet piercing valves. Do not leave home without them. You're definitely gonna need these. But these, they sell them locally too at your supply house, so you don't need to buy these off Amazon. But these and these you're gonna need. Let's see what else we got here. You know what? Before I forget, what you're gonna need too is nah, none of this stuff here. What you're gonna need too is a capillary tube cutter. Let me see. All right, let's see what this. Hopefully mine's is a little green one, a green and black one. I use that all the time too. My internet sucks, guys. I apologize. It's just that I'm running so many programs on the back that it's slowing it down. These guys here, I actually own these pair. We'll put that into the cart as well, because I don't know if your local supply house will carry that. So this is something that I'm going to add to the cart. Happy holidays, guys, by the way, if you're watching this. Let's add this to the cart. So it's going to change that 23 to 24. Definitely need this. And like I said, this is something that I don't know if you can get in your supply house, but you're definitely going to need a set of these. And again, guys, I apologize for the lagging on my computer, Okay, so our total now is $1,680.49. Let's proceed to checkout. And let's just go through that list one more time. Hold on, Amazon. We didn't necessarily say we were gonna buy it now. We just wanted to look at it. Put it in our cart. Bear with me, guys. Okay. So now, let's see what we got so far. You definitely, and this one I'm saving for last. This clamp meter. I gotta give that its proper speech. So I'm gonna save that one for last. But in the meantime, you're gonna need that fire extinguisher. Definitely a pair of safety goggles. Do I use safety goggles every time? No, but it's definitely suggested that you wear them. Definitely gonna need a tube expander, sandpaper, flame protector, definitely a striker, flux, pliers, vacuum pump oil, recovery machine, flaring toolkit, tubing cutter, leak detector, gauges. And let me show you something in regards to gauges. Well, let me stand by on that. The cheapy gauges, definitely the cheapy ones. These little cheapy guys are $26.89. I'm gonna show you guys the ones I use, the yellow jackets, but hold on one second. Definitely a weighing scale, nitrogen tank holder, nitrogen tank regulator, vacuum pump, oxyacetylene tank with the tanks, keyword with the tanks, refrigerant tank, silver alloy brazing rods, the 45%. And remember, the ones that you're going to use in appliance are the 5%. I don't know why Amazon don't have them, but in your local supply house, I've never been to one that didn't have them, the 5% ones. Just tell them that and they'll know what you mean. And then these are just personal stuff I'm going to buy myself later. All right, that takes care of that. But let me leave you with two things. I want to leave you with the official manifolds that I use personally. Yellow jacket manifold gauge. Let's see. Bear with me, guys. These is the ones right here. Yup. I use these guys right here. And the ones that I use, I bought them at my local supply store. I think I paid this was about what I paid for them. But yeah, this is the ones you need right here, guys. The ones I bought, though, just came with the manifold. I had to actually buy separately the hoses. And the hoses I bought were the ones that had the little quick shut off valves on them. These right here. Yup, because they had these right here. Yup, these is the ones I bought. But I don't have this manifold. Again, I have these hoses, but with the other manifold. So that's the ones that I personally use. That's the ones that I personally use. I didn't like these. So, just on a side note. And then finally, I want to talk to you about that voltmeter. Now, why do I put a voltmeter in, especially a clamp meter, into sealed system? Well, remember, you're going to be pulling amp readings from the compressor. You need that function, that clamp function. Now, the reason I suggested this one was because this is the exact voltmeter that I have in my bag, that I stand behind it. I put it up against any other voltmeter, and this thing is the best, in my opinion. Now, they have one even better than this called the CL800, and I'll probably do a video on that later. But this one here, let's wait till it clears up the image. This one here, if you notice on the right side of my screen, it has the low Z for AC, DC, Fahrenheit, Celsius. It has farads, capacitance, hertz, ohms, continuity, diode, amps, volts, DC, AC. And that NCV button, that's that non-contact voltage that, like, you can actually hold that and put that voltmeter tip near anything, and a little red light will light up right here where my thing is. You can't see, it will light up red. So it has the NCV. It's just it's the rugged version, where like the tough meter that you could drop it from, I think 6 feet, 8 feet, nothing happens. It could get wet. Like, don't hold me to the specifications, but it's meant for like rugged purposes. I've had it, like I said, 2-3 years, maybe 4, and I never had a problem with it. So definitely I recommend you need a voltmeter if you're going to be getting into seal system work, and this is the exact one I have. You could pick one of these up at Home Depot. Like I said, the CL800, I believe, is the flagship, but the CL700 was the one they had at Home Depot, and I bought it. And I think the CL800 has one more feature, or like one more specification, a little bit better than this one. But in my line of work, I don't deal with like an abundance of like thousands of volts, so I didn't need that one. But like the CL700 was definitely the one in our industry that I used, and that it worked for me. So just to go back now, guys, to the cart one final time, 24 items. I put every item that you can't find, or I don't believe you can find, inside of your part supply house. Again, I didn't put like filter dryers. I didn't put the Schrader valve. I didn't put none of that. Piercing valve. I didn't put none of that on here because you can get all of that locally. But what I did put was just everything I feel like you need to get up and running. So there you go, guys. 24 items, about $1,700. But again, all this stuff can be purchased. Like, let's do an example. This vacuum pump, $170.99. Just for part of my language, guys, shits and giggles. Let's just go on Offer Up and see what they got it for. Offer Up. Let's see how much they selling it for. See what we got. Bear with me, guys. Look at that. Look at freaking that. I'm dying to see the pictures. Now, they're not going to win beauty pageants, okay? They're not going to win any beauty pageants, but you can find what you're looking for on here. Psh, look at this. No way. Apparently, this guy got the same one I was suggesting. Is this the dual stage? I can't see. But this is what I'm talking about. You got to go on here and you got to find the deals, guys. So they got it here for $135. Let's see. What is this? 15500. I wonder what the hell that means. Let's check this out here. Oh, 15500. Same thing. 15500. So you could get it used, or what is this? New. Never used. $135. And on Amazon, $170. And they got the audacity to tell me I'm saving $123, these bastards. But there you go, guys. Offer up $135. And it's deals like that you got to go for. You got to go for all the deals. All right? So that's a very robust inventory. But guys, you get everything I say here, you'll never call me a back. This got everything you need. So guys, I hope I answered your question. Costs about $1,700 if you buy everything brand new, all pretty. But like I said, you go my route, you probably could get all this equipment for about $1,000 to $1,200. That's what it all costs me. Well, guys, I hope that you liked today's episode of Tool Talk. Below, put some parts that you guys use that I forgot to mention. Also, elaborate on any of these tools that I put up here that you guys personally use, and tell me your experience about them. If you guys have any alternatives or anything, put them in the comments. Let's get this but let's keep it nice and respectable, and let's not have pardon my language, a dick measuring contest. Don't be that guy. Oh, I can get it for it. Don't be that guy. We're all here to help one another. So there you go, guys. 1,700. Hope you liked the video. Please subscribe. Please share. TMM Appliance Network signing out.